It is January 26th, 1966. Australia Day. Adelaide is bright and alive. The sun is harsh. The sand is hot. Families celebrate freedom. Children laugh in sprinklers. Doors are unlocked. Nothing feels dangerous. At 10 in the morning, 3 children leave their home on Harding Street in Summerton Park. Jane Beaumont, 9 years old. Arnna Beaumont, 7. Grant Beaumont, 4. They walk to the bus stop. They have done this before. The ride to Glenelg Beach takes 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Their mother, Nancy Beaumont, expects them home by noon. That was the rule. Swim, play, catch the bus back, lunch together. Simple, normal, safe. But noon comes, and the bus arrives without them. Nancy waits. Maybe they missed it. Maybe they stayed for one more swim, one more game, one more laugh. But 1 o'clock passes. Then 2. The heat does not fade, but the comfort does. By late afternoon, the silence feels wrong, deeply wrong. Their father, Jim Beaumont, returns from a business trip. He joins the search. By sunset, police are called, and a normal summer day becomes something else, something darker. Witnesses begin to speak. The children were seen near the beach around 11 in the morning. They were playing on the grass, under a sprinkler, laughing, but they were not alone. They were with a man, tall, thin, mid-20s, blue swimming trunks. He smiled at them. He talked with them. They did not look afraid. They looked comfortable, like they knew him. That detail changes everything. At 11:45, Jane enters Wenzel's bakery. She buys a pasty and a meat pie. She pays with a £1 note. That is strange. Her mother only gave her small change. Bus fare, light snacks, not a full pound. Where did the money come from? Police believe the man gave it to her. A gift, a favor, a small act of trust. At 12:15, a final witness sees them. They're walking away from the beach. With him, no struggle, no crying, no force, just walking. And then, nothing, no trace, no evidence, no bodies. 3 children disappear in broad daylight. And Australia would never feel the same again. Police respond quickly. Volunteers line the shoreline. Divers search the water. Neighbors open garages. Backyards are checked. Thousands of tips pour in. Every rumor is followed. Every sighting is investigated. The faces of Jane, Arnna, and Grant appear on every newspaper, every front page, every television report. The country watches. Days pass, then weeks. Nothing is found. No towels, no clothing, no footprints that matter. Just absence. In November 1966, hope arrives from overseas. A Dutch psychic named Gerard Croizet is flown to Australia. The public is desperate. Even authorities are willing to listen. He claims the children are buried under a warehouse floor near the beach. Excavation begins. Concrete is broken apart. Dust fills the air. Cameras wait. The country holds its breath. They find animal bones. Rubbish. Nothing more. Hope fades again. Years turn into decades. The file grows thicker, but answers do not. Suspects begin to surface. Bevan Spencer von Einem, later convicted in the family murders case. He was known to visit Glenelg, but in 1966, he was only 20 years old. There is no forensic link. Only location. Only coincidence. Another name. Derek Percy, a convicted child killer from Victoria. He was in Adelaide at the time. Police question him before his death. He denies everything. He dies with his secrets. Then Arthur Stanley Brown, charged in other child murders. He resembles the police sketch of the tall man, but he dies before trial. Again, no closure. And then Harry Phipps, a wealthy businessman. In 2013, his son makes a shocking claim. He says he saw 3 children in their yard on Australia Day. He says they looked like the Beaumont children. He says his father dug a large hole later that day. In 2018, police excavate the factory site. Ground radar shows strange shapes. The soil is removed, layer by layer. The nation waits again. Nothing. No remains. No proof. The earth stays silent. The tall man remains a shadow, a shape on the sand, a face no one can confirm. Before January 26, 1966, Australia felt different. Children roamed freely. They rode buses alone. They explored beaches without fear. Parents trusted the world. After the Beaumont children disappeared, that trust was gone. Parents held hands tighter. Rules became stricter. The phrase stranger danger entered everyday life. Summer changed. The beach changed. Childhood changed. For Jim and Nancy Beaumont, time froze. They stayed in the same house for decades. They left the back door unlocked. Just in case. Just in hope. They waited 50 years. Nancy passed away in 2019. She was 92. She never learned what happened. Jim lived into his late 90s. Still waiting. Still hoping. Police say the case remains open. Technology improves. DNA advances. They believe one day, something may surface. A trace. A mistake. A confession. But today, the mystery remains. What happened in those final hours? Did the children trust someone familiar? Were they promised something small? A ride. A treat. A secret adventure. We may never know, but we remember their names. Jane Beaumont. Arnna Beaumont. Grant Beaumont. 9, 7, 4. At Glenelg Beach, there's a memorial. Flowers are left. Toys are placed in the sand. The waves still roll in. The sun still sets over the Gulf St. Vincent. The beach is beautiful, but the sand holds a secret from a summer day that never truly ended. This was not just a disappearance. It was a turning point, a moment when a nation realized that danger can exist in daylight. The case remains open. The files remain thick. The questions remain unanswered. But in memory, they are still children, still laughing, still running under the sprinkler, still safe in our hearts. And somewhere beneath the noise of time, the truth waits.